What's up, guys and gals? It's your host from the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys a live reaction for the next piece of One Piece. Chapter 1085, entitled The Death of Nefertari Cobra. Alright, let's just get right underway with this one, but before we do, I just want to say thank you guys once again for being understanding why this review and all the reviews and reactions have been so late this week. It was due to a bunch of wildfires in the area. We were packed and ready to evacuate at a moment's notice all damn week. Wasn't exactly fun-loving, you know, reading manga and making YouTube videos type of week, but thankfully that situation is sorted. Thank you very much to all the well wishes that I received when I let everybody know on YouTube. So that being said, without further ado, now that we're late to the party, but let's see what chapter 1085 has for us this week. I didn't actually get an opportunity to read this particular chapter. The only chapter I got to read this week was Kengan Omega. I only got to read Kengan Omega this week. Everything else, just there was too much other things going on, right? So, but that being said, all right, so we open up at the cover page. It's a reader request, Frankie rooting on sea turtle hatchlings as they crawl to the water. I mean, yeah, that's cute. That's cute. And Frankie crying, just like, you go, guys, you go. Yeah, that's a nice little cover page. So let's see. Okay, so there's Cobra panting and looking up. No one is meant to sit upon that throne. It is not meant for one person's will to sway the entire world. There are two things I wish to say, and one thing to ask of thee, Cobra. Oh, Emu is actually talking. Okay, Emu-sama. Cough, cough. Who are you? Dorsair standing by. Cough. I know the name Emu already, but it must be a coincidence. Among the first 20. Whoa, wait a minute. That's what So, I know the name Emu already, but it must be a coincidence among the first 20. So, Emu is, once again, everyone has assumed that this is someone who's from the Void Century, who was from the first iteration of the world government, and now Cobra is basically confirming among the first 20 there was an Emu already. And the response is, do not seek the answer. I will not provide it. Most people think the Op-Op-No-Mi, the immortal surgery, had taken place on this person, and it's looking more and more like that might be the case. Let's see. But I can tell thee what thou wish to know. The D is the... Oh, no, come on. What is the will of D? Come on. The D is the name of those who once opposed us. Okay, we already sort of knew that. Those who bubble up from every corner of the world bearing the D are nothing but empty husks, ignorant of the meaning of their name. However, are we finally going to learn the will of goddamn D? Nah, there's no way. People would have been blowing up my Discord and stuff, even if I didn't have time to read the chapter. Yeah, no, that would be all over YouTube and everything. I'm sure that would have been, yeah, I would have been spoiled on that by now. Let's see. However, this recent development has its roots in Queen Lily's great mistake of 800 years ago. Okay, so this is not Lily. I was first thinking that it was Lily. That was one of my possibilities in chapter 1084 when we learned about Queen Nefertari Lily, who disappeared from the annals of history. But, yeah, mistake. As does the curiosity of the scholars rummaging after the Void Century. As does the spate of pirates seeking the poneglyphs for treasure. If not for Lily's mistake on that fateful day, the loathsome relics called the poneglyphs would not have been scattered across the world. So, Lily, I mean, it's probably not a mistake on Lily's part. It was probably intentional, but they're calling the great mistake 800 years ago on that fateful day. The poneglyphs were scattered across the world. And that's caused all their problems. Cobra, huh? And this unfortunate event of the past has one disastrous potential explanation. Was the liberation of the poneglyphs actually a simple mistake? Or was it planned? Okay, so Emu is standing here going, yeah, no. You know? So, like, I have my doubts that it was just a mistake by Queen Lily of 800 years ago. And probably was there when it happened by everything that we're learning right now. So, yeah, okay, all right. Alright, we're learning some shit here, though. And Cobra's shocked, and now all the Gorosei are pulling out their guns. Except for, of course, Samurai Gandhi. He's got his goddamn sword. The answer to that question must be within Lily's letter sent to Alabasta. But I have only heard thee speak of Queen Lily of the Nefertari dynasty. Why do you hide it from Mu? From Mu? Tell Mu the proper name of the sender. Hide it from Mu. Tell Mu the name, but it's Emu. But now they're saying, why do you hide it from me? Tell me the proper name, but it's Mu. Is that how they refer to themselves? Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Queen Lily of the Nefertari dynasty. Why do you hide it? Oh, so tell me the proper name of the sender. Oh, so it was Queen Lily's not the true name? Wait a minute. And let's see. Cobra says, well, that settles it. Clearly I will not be allowed to leave this room alive. If I told you a lie, said Cobra, would I escape the blow? And one of the mustache Gorosei said, the moment you saw a great emu, your fate was sealed. Alright, huff. I suppose it was. This is the greatest taboo in the world. That's true, that the whole world is held by the structure of the empty throne. And as a result, yeah. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, we got a double page spread with Sabo. I see a lot of shit happening. Alright, let's read this in order. What's going on in there? Something's very wrong, Sabo says. The letter was signed by the Queen of Alabasta 800 years ago. And her name was Nefertari D. Lily. Lily had the D! She had that D. Alright, so that was pretty, actually, when I think about it, that was pretty obvious. But now it's confirmed for Emu's, because Emu is here going, huh? D. And then boom, oh shit. And straight up shot an black arrow of something at Cobra. And fucking took him right down. Oh shit. And then in jumps Sabo. Fire Fist, and attacked all 5 Gorosei at once with a straight up Fire Fist blast. Okay, so the Gorosei were completely... Okay, wait a minute. So they were seemingly incinerated, and then boom, the flames are going up to the one on the throne. So Sabo found it. Rook check. Alright, is this a new attack? And Emu is staring and then getting really pissed off. Where did thou come from? And boom. Oh, shit. Ate the flames? What the hell is happening? And... Oh, shit. What? Are these the Gorosei? Are they all in... They're all in silhouette. Is this Emu's power, which is like that black arrow thing he fired? Or is this they're just in silhouette, but this is their powers? Like they're... A lot of people have said they probably have very powerful devil fruits. Most likely some of them had mystic zones. And I see horns. And I see, that's, if not the rock fruit, since the phoenix fruit is already Marco, that's got to be Quetzalcoatl or somebody like that. It's got to be some type of ancient bird or the great rock or something like that. I have no idea. Let's see. So it's double page. Sabo says... Huff huff, I would have liked to take all of you down right here, alas, to think that there was such a diabolical truth at the pinnacle of the world. And Cobra's still alive, seemingly. And then, click, cough cough. You're Luffy's brother, says Cobra. You would save me despite being a revolutionary. Our real enemies aren't the kings, it's those guys above you, says Sabo. That's true. How do you know Luffy, though? He saved my life. Haha, sounds like Luffy. Alright, so Sabo's going to quickly, and oh shit, look at the demonic aura as Sabo tries to escape. So, we're only seeing these guys in silhouette. It appears like there's one with like devil-like horns, so maybe finally an Oni fruit. One looks like it's like the painting of the Scream or something like that. I don't know what that would be in reference to. There's another one with a giant horn. Is that like a rhinoceros? I think there might be a rhinoceros one. I don't know of any They might not all be mythical zones. Could be straight up, But isn't that weird? We just got out of Wano with all the well, not just, but we got out of Wano with all the zone fruits and all these zone fruits, and now the Gorosei seemingly. Or once again, maybe this isn't their devil fruits. This might not be devil fruits. This might be Eam's own power coding the Gorosei or something like that. But there's 5 of them. I'm assuming it's them. So they're chasing. You can escape on your own, says Cobra as Sabo tries to carry him. It's too late for me. Put me down. No, I'm saving you. I've realized something today, says Cobra. Huh? You must not die here. Send a message to Luffy and Vivi. Luffy and Princess Vivi, tell them that we also bear the D. Okay, so Cobra, wait a minute. We also bear the D as in Nefertari D Cobra. He's a D, and Lily's a D. Or Lily's a D, so Vivi's a D. Okay, this one's actually following in the line. See, a lot of people are saying, like, yeah, the D doesn't follow in all the lines, necessarily. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, like, all the Ds might not be related, but every single time we've seen a blood relative, they've always had the D. I can't think of a situation where somebody's been revealed to have a D and the other person didn't. So, like in a family line, like Luffy and Ace and, like Garp, Dragon, they all have, and Ace, of course, with Roger and his mother, they all had Ds. So, like, I can't think of a single situation where we've met a parent or a child that didn't have the D where the other one did. Maybe Law. No, we don't know about Law. Law's, once again, Law's right up there too. So, yeah, anyways, maybe I'm wrong about that, but okay. So, I'm assuming this means that Cobra is admitting that he is actually Nefertari D Cobra, and Nefertari D Vivi is, of course, the daughter. So, we also bear the D. Sabo says, at last, I see a way forward for Alabasta. Okay, wait a minute, huh? Is it a fluke? So Sabo's remembering something. Oh, when they're kids. You guys both have a D in your name. Oh, you're right. Well, I don't care what my name is. You want a D, Sabo, huh? Sa-D-Bo? That's not where it goes. Da ha 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 ha. Okay, so they're making fun, but he's remembering that Luffy and Ace both had a D. And here comes that crazy, like, shadow arrow again thing. Like a tail almost, like a devil's tail. And boom, oh shit. Right through Sabo and seemingly got some of Cobra too. Even though he's flamed, so that must have been hockey or something. Bam. Oh, Sabo took a big hit. King Cobra. Oh, shit. And Cobra's down, and then in comes one of the Gorosei. Cough. The poneglyphs. Must be... Growl. Oh, roared over. Roared over. Maybe it's a saber-toothed tiger zone. I don't know. Must be protected. Okay. They must be protected. I think that's what they're trying to say over the growl. Bear the flag of the dawn against the something world. Okay, so it's drowned out. Nefertari D. Lily. I'm counting on you, Sabo. So Cobra's going to stand behind so Sabo can escape. And that's how Cobra... So Cobra... Cobra went out kind of like a boss. He was like, yeah, alright. I'm going to do this. Just make sure my message gets to Vivi. Make sure she knows she's got the D. Queen Lily. And tells Sabo what the letter said. So Sabo escapes. Alright. Makes sense. Alright. Wow, there's a lot happening here. King Cobra, you must survive. Who's there? Okay, so they're noticing somebody else is there. And who is it? Oh shit, it's Wapple. Of course it's Wapple. He got whacked. Huff huff. I can't believe it. Cobra's dead. I hated the guy, but I ain't so low that I'd celebrate it. I just had to see that, didn't I? I just had to learn the truth of the darkness in the government. I didn't want to know that. Who was that? My life is over. Yeah, only thinking about himself, of course, but now he's got to run. He's got to run quick and fast to get out of there. So that's why Wapple is with Morgans and Vivi and all that stuff. So in the round table council room, it seems King Cobra and King Wapple are late. I've just gotten word that they wish us to proceed without them. Okay, I suppose Cobra's impassioned speech left him tuckered out. Wahaha. Well, he must be satisfied with the ruling of this on the 7 warlords. let's finish up the rest of our itinerary. As for the independence of the Four-Nation Alliance in the North Blue. Alright, so they're going to continue the politics, and then we see, okay, there's Mermaid, let's see. Shirahoshi, the meetings will soon be finished. Let's go and wait at the Red Port, where those fools won't come after you. What's the matter? I wish to say my goodbyes to Princess Vivi before we leave. Where could she have gone? And let's see. What do you think you're doing kidnapping me? Oh shit. Untie these ropes. Who? Wait, guest room Pangea Castle. Who ordered this? I'll tell the entire world about what's happened here. They captured Vivi. Well, Vivi was the one that Emu was like, yeah, like had her picture on the floor and stuff. So, uh-oh. And Cypher Pole, so confirming, once again, I believe everyone saw this before, but there's Bruno, there's Jabra, there's Califla. So, basically all the original members that we met in, and you can see the other ones in the background. So, all the members that we met as CP9 have now are officially CP0. It wasn't just Kaku and Lucci. So, you're too honest for your own good. What kidnapper is going to let you go after a threat like that? Headstrong woman. I don't think you're getting out of this one, princess. You'll go down as missing and end up as someone's pet. Is Shirahoshi safe, says Vivi. Huh? You're worried about someone else right now? Sounds like another incident happened earlier, but long story short, she's fine. I'm glad to hear that. The guys who walloped the celestial dragon trying to abduct the mermaid princess, Sai and, the Tumtana guy, forget his name, shit, doesn't matter. Anyways, Leo, right? Were followers of Straw Hat Luffy. Oh, they openly declared that, named themselves loud and proud as heads of an emperor. Now the square is in an absolute uproar. Over in the land of the gods, Mary Jo, Fujitora helped the revolutionary army free slaves. Okay, so Fujitora helped. So we're getting some misinformation here. It said that, well, Fujitora was fighting against them, but Fujitora didn't actually fight very long against the revolutionary army. Okay, we're getting new information. And Ryokogyu snapped and turned on him. So the two admirals fought against each other. Jesus. Well, okay. That's interesting. Of course, Fujitora would help to free slaves, though. That just makes sense to me. You know, once he found out the revolutionaries were freeing slaves and stuff, he was like, yeah, no, I don't agree with slavery. Boom, I'm helping out. So, let's see. This revelry's been something else, man, says Jabra. Let's see, Vivi thinking about it. I need to do something, be someone's pet over my dead body. And then here's noise, and help me, I didn't see that. Of course, Wapple's just charging through walls, just eating everything in sight, trying to get out of there. Whoa, Wapple? Out of my way, that's it. Clear the way, I ain't getting caught. Okay, so jumped on Wapple. I assume. Chappa, what was that? King Wapple, right? Hey, wait a second, Vivi's gone. What the? Oh, Honeypoo, I've been looking for you. Where have you been? And who is that young woman with you? Wapple, where are you going? Oh, just running by. As far as I freaking can. I'm going to the ends of the earth where no one can follow. I'll go too. Take me with you. They're eloping? Oh, jeez. Oh, and that's the end of the chapter. Okay, so we're seeing how Wapple and Vivi... So Vivi was kidnapped by Cypherpole Zero. Wapple ended up finding it. That's why those two are together. How they got together with Morgans, we don't actually know that part yet. But seemingly... Okay, so this is a pretty good chapter. So that's the end of the chapter. This is a pretty good chapter. We got a lot more questions than answers, though, right now. Of course, because... The five Gorosei, are they also from an immortal surgery sort of idea? Or, and is their shadowy powers, is that their actual forms? Are they these silhouette shadow monsters, almost like the drawings or the shadow powers from Gecko Moria or something like that? Or is it like from Im-sama, or is this not, and these are actually five silhouettes? Like, I would say that you could sort of tell one's like a rhino, one's like a obviously a bird or something like that. I can't really tell what the other ones are. One's got like devil horns. But are these all zone users? Are they devil fruit users? Or are these a sort of separate power sort of idea? Like, I'm going to go on a limb and assume these are all devil fruits of the Gorosei. And Im clearly can fight as well. I mean, they took a fire fist right to the face and seemingly were unhurt. So, the Gorosei, like people have been saying for a long time, are probably no slouches when it comes to combat. So, fair enough. Yeah, what else did we get here? Learning a little bit more about D. We don't actually know. We already knew they were the enemies of God, the enemies of the world and stuff. But the poneglyphs were split. It was clearly on Queen Lily's intention to do so. One of the originals. Basically, this also confirms that Emu is from the Void Century. Most likely, everyone's theory about the op surgery happening. You know, more than likely the case. Yeah, there's probably a ton here we could really analyze and go over. But yeah, that's probably Wikipedia. A lot of teching video discussions are probably going to be in my near future here to see what the hell the popular theories are. Start going on Reddit and see what people are saying about this chapter. And the fact that Fujitora actually turned when it was like, oh yeah, this is evil as hell. I'm going to turn on the Admiral, you know, and the Admirals and stuff like that. Like, okay, but they still kept Fujitora around as an Admiral nonetheless. So I guess they forgave him for that? I don't know. Anyways, so that's the end of the chapter and the reaction. What did you guys think? Sorry it was so late once again, but you know, wildfires and evacuation orders, what are you going to do? But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back here for chapter 1086. I didn't see anything about a break next week, so stay tuned for that one, and we will see you guys back here next time. Have a good one, everyone. Hope you all stayed safe, and once again, thank you very much for all the well wishes when I posted there would be no content last week due to, you know, the wildfire situation. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you back here next time. Have a good one. Sayonara.